because why were you late? That's the question. Dee, why were you late? I was making breakfast and I was filming breakfast and I made a delicious caramel apple French toast bake for one. I can't say anymore about how good it was. Yes, my lovelies, it was absolutely delicious. Oh, let me just post in the group that I'm here. Make sure I get it spelled right because my spelling sucks. You didn't know that well, know what it is? Not only does my spelling suck, I can't see. Yeah, your girl's got cataracts. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, so I left the I out. All right, I posted in the group in case anybody's bored. Yeah, I don't know who's here yet. Let me grab the chat over here because I can see it better on the big computer. I know. I need to go. I have to go. I mean, apparently my cataract wasn't ready yet, so I have to be practically blind before they do anything. Jeez. But hold on, I just feel like it's not this. I got rid of that stupid. There we go. All right, I'm here. I'm better. Let me say hello to everybody. Amelia, Tiffany, Michelle, Cynthia, Shayla, Mish. It's a little crazy, Michelle. I will tell you. I'll come back to that. Lucinda, Brandy. Yeah, it was raining. It's not raining. Well, it was raining off and on this morning, but not a lot. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lisa. Um, it feels weird because now this is when everybody's back. So it feels weird now. Yesterday, looking at all the kids going, like, I watched everybody post their kid going out in their uniform, and then there was footage from the school, and you look and you're not there, and yeah, it's a little bit of street. I didn't think I'd be this not a lot, just a little bit. I mean, I don't regret it. I don't wish I was there at all, but it's just kind of like 15 years I was there, so it's kind of felt like routine. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, Jan. This morning, awaiting a flight to Buffalo. Oh, I bet. Good morning, Cindy. But yeah, it is bittersweet. Hey, Chris. So yeah, it's a little bittersweet, I will say. It's change. Like it's just out of the norm of my routine. Like I'm used to going back. Like you get to a point where you've had enough of summer. I don't care how much you love summer. You've had enough of summer, and it's just you almost we couldn't wait. I mean, I couldn't wait to go. You couldn't wait to get done school. Then you can't wait to go back just to go into the routine of school. So I'm just getting acclimated to a new routine. I've been trying not to sleep in too late, which I have not. I've gotten up 7:15, 7:30, which is good. I'm showered. I made and filmed my breakfast. I made a caramel apple French toast and mini loaf. Even Peter comes out and goes, "That's really good." So I gave him a piece. Oh, well, I'm on their sub list, Michelle. I said I would sub as an aide, not as a teacher. Down in the lower grades like preschool, kindergarten, even first and second grade. Don't put me up in the middle school because I'm not going there. Or they need help in the lunchroom because sometimes the lunch aide, she's recovering. I should say she had cancer, and sometimes she has these little bouts. But so I said if she's out, I would come in there for a few days. Not anything permanent. If they need a permanent sub, yeah, no, don't think I'd do that. So my foot's still, like she said, they kept my stuff on there because just in case, they needed me. Because I'm cap and fingerprinted, so I'm ready to go. So, and I'm familiar with the routine of preschool. I was in preschool for, Out of my 15 years, probably 7, I was in preschool, 3s and 4s. Oh, man. Yeah, I realized, I said, I'm just too old for this. I said, I can't mother them anymore. I didn't have it in me. So I went to second grade for 2 years, and I was in for first grade for like 6 years. So yeah, I've got, and I would love to be in kindergarten. That's a fun age, First and second grade is the best. It really is. Because they still think you're cool. But a few of them have messaged me. They follow me on social media. We miss you. So, to the 8th graders, but I got a whole different. We're gonna see how things go. But good morning, Pam. So, how's your day? It's hump day. It's hump day already. When you have a holiday on a Monday, hump day comes real fast. So we are humping today. I'm hosting Glam Squad today. I did not put the link up yet. I forgot. I will after this live. I will go put the Zoom link. If you can come and join us, just show up. Everything is there for you. Oh, I just picked a mosquito bite. You can come and join us on Glam Squad. It's a walking workout. You do as much or as little as you can. If you can't do that much, you do what you can. A little bit of movement is better than no movement. So we have that. I have the man coming to Steve has it already. We had a new hot water heater put in about a month and a half ago. So our township has to go over and inspect the job, I guess, make sure there's no gas leaks or whatever. So he's coming out probably right when I'm predicting he's going to come when Glam Squad starts. But it's supposed to come between 12 and 4. I'd love to give you that window. Like, you have to sit there. But my problem is the dog. I wouldn't care about a window, but I got to get the dog out of the house because he'll rip his head off. He's little, but he's mighty. So, hey, Debbie. Hello, hello. So that's my plans for today. Actually, I'm going to go up and make another recipe when I'm done here. Yes, because I have apples. What I did was I cored and peeled and chopped I just used a Honeycrisp. You can use any apple you have. I mean, some people are very funny. Oh, I can only use, Granny Smith apples to bake with. You can use any apple, honestly. So, hey, Yvonne. So, I chopped it, cooked it on the stovetop with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, spray, cinnamon. I didn't put the vanilla. I was going to put I didn't do that. And a little bit of water, and it made like a little apple compote. I kept it chunky because I like it chunky, but you could absolutely cook it down. And then I put it on top of my French toast bake. So I thought I'll do an oatmeal one because oatmeal loaves and oatmeal bakes for my girl Suzanne are the bomb. So why not put it in an oat bake? So we're going to go up and do an oat bake because I got to use the rest of those apples up anyway. So that'll make my 3 videos will be done for my meal prep on Sunday. I love it on my head. It happens. I get ahead. I try to get the meal prep done during the week. So Sunday's not a day of filming. I don't film on Sunday normally. I mean, I don't think I have. I mean, I try not to. I try to take a day off. I try to take several days off. Like, where there's I do batch filming on some days, and some days I don't do any filming. So I have, I'm not constantly. See, when you work a job like this from home, I don't want to be constantly working, like constantly doing something, because then it's going to be like a job and it's going to be like not fun anymore. So I try to do batch filming on certain times, so I have a lot of free time as well. I got 2 miles in this morning, getting ready to decorate Mom's room. Oh, nice. Selling pies. That's a fun job. I love selling food because people love to buy it. When you sell something. Yeah, I know. This is when I got it at the, I threw it on last night right before live. So it's kind of like, we saw you in that last night. I had my other shirt on, and then I thought, I had this on. It was like gross. So I got, I put it on just for the live last night. So I thought, it's clean. I only had it on an hour because after the live, I went and got ready for bed. But I got this at the Goodwill. I'm going to be running to the Goodwill in a couple weeks. We're going to do a fun Goodwill trip and see what we can find. Good morning, Patricia. But yeah, so I'm going to make an apple oat, and that'll have that video done. I think I lost my train of thought when I was just having time off, I think. We all need to take care of ourselves. Like I always say this, Like I'll batch film today. I'm going to film my video for today. I tried to usually get this video filmed yesterday. I just did because of the rain. I didn't want to. I like filming outside if I can, and it was just too miserable. So I'll have to film this morning. That'll go up later today. It's my topic of the week. Saturday we have WWs, and Wednesday we have Wednesday Wisdom. Somebody thought of that, which I thought was very cute. So I used it. Dish with these Wednesday weight loss wisdom. So thank you that you think I have wisdom. I do appreciate that. But we're going to talk about binging and there was binging and BLTs and stuff like that. Like I feel like people get on them cases when they have a bite of something. Like, oh, I can't have that. Like my leader always was talking about that. Oh, too many BLTs. Like, no, I mean, I don't really think BLTs are really that tragic. I mean, if you're eating a whole thing, yeah, that's not a BLT. That's eating. You have to, like knowing the difference between a bite and eating the whole thing. Because don't call the whole BLT out eating the whole thing because it's not. Well, I have a bite of cake. That's not eating a piece of cake. We're talking a bite, not even a mouthful. A bite. There's a difference. I love Goodwill. Hey, Paula, good morning. Sometimes you can get stuff with tags on it. There's a great Goodwill in Cherry Hill, if anybody's in local to me. It's called Red, White, and Blue. Now, if you know Cherry Hill, it is a little bit more of an affluent area. So that is a good tip. If you go to a Goodwill in a really nice affluent neighborhood, let me tell you, the stuff's fabulous. You can get designer stuff. I mean, stuff with tags on it. If you're going to Goodwill in, kind of, blue collar neighborhood, you're going to get blue collar stuff. But you go to a higher end neighborhood, so they're Goodwill. Excuse me. Just saying. That is a pro tip. I learned that from the girls on, the people online who go to Goodwill. I never even thought about that. Yep. So if you're like visiting California and you're in Los Angeles, go to Los Angeles Goodwill. Just saying. That's just, and there's always like every town has their like what I like call main line, or like we have the main line in Philadelphia, like Ardmore and all that. I need to go to an Ardmore Goodwill. I bet that stuff's fantastic. It's probably hardly even worn and probably has tags on it. So, because people are just like, because they buy it because they like it, and then all of a sudden they don't like it anymore, so they get rid of it to make room, which, is nice. But yeah, I'm all for that. 2-point eggs Benedict Florentine. Wow, now I'm live. You never know where you're going to find me, Bernadette. You just don't know. Yeah, there you go. She lives in Los Angeles. I'm telling you. It all depends on location. Yep, and just, I think back in the day, Goodwill was, and you got people going to Goodwill. I watch her, on YouTube, going and reselling the stuff. You're watching, you know what she's paid for, then she shows you what she sells it for. You're like, because some stuff is, vintage, people will pay it. People are collectors of stuff. She gets these old, I shouldn't say, they're not ratty, they're just old crocheted blankets. I mean, pays practically nothing for them. And somebody will buy them for $30 or $40. You're like, that's a whole other business. That's not something I, can get into. She cleans them and all, and they're, but some people like to collect that stuff. Not me, but, so yeah. So we're going to have a Goodwill trip just to see if we can get some fall clothes. And there's another YouTube girl I watch. She's come to live. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean. She comes alive a lot. And she does a Look for Less challenge every month. And she always invites me. And I keep saying someday I'm going to do it. I don't know when. What you do is you get an outfit, like something that you like, it's inspiring. And you go to Goodwill and you see if you can recreate it. As best as you can. It's never going to be perfect, but you get the look, Look for less. So I might just, I might just try that. You collect food. Oh, I collect food too. I get told all the time, I find a low point bar, I'm buying them. I do. But I'm trying to be better. Not going well with that, but I'm trying. Like now I'm into these cookies, these protein cookies. Holy I will say the cookie I tried in yesterday's video, if you've not seen yesterday's video, I don't want to ruin it for you, but I did a tasting. And somebody ate the cookie, and I can't, was it Kim Bedgood? I think it was Kim Bedgood. She's always hooking me up with protein stuff. And she told me, now it's a quest, and now all the quests are all different points. So you have to go and you have to scan. I didn't think the peanut butter would be point, but it was. The chocolate chip was higher than the peanut butter. And I will say I like the peanut butter better than the chocolate chip. But oh, it's fun. You ought to check out Barbara Jean. Let me grab her channel. She comes alive a lot, and she's a lot of fun. And she always says she's fashion for the mature woman. But I do enjoy Barbara Jean. She's sweet. That's how you meet people. You know, it's funny, like you have a YouTube channel, and then you just meet other YouTube people, and you enjoy them. And let me see, where's the Look for Less challenge? And she does this thing called 5 Ways to Friday. She gets one piece, and she styles it 5 different ways. It's awesome. Here it is. I didn't. Maybe I'll try to be in October's. I don't think I can do September's. I really have to take some time. And she'll even say, go into your closet and, you know, see what you have there, because you might have stuff in there that you don't realize is there that you could look for, you could use to recreate your look. I am still counting WW points. Yes, I am on personal points. I change my plan every other week, though. Right now my zeros are very basic. It's fruit, which I'm kind of teetering of not counting fruit, but fruit, vegetables, chicken, yogurt, eggs. I don't even have fish as 0-point food. That's it. Yeah, yogurt, eggs, chicken, turkey. Beans I go back and forth with. I want to have beans as 0-point food, so I don't eat them. So that it's kind of like, and here's the thing. I want to let you know, this is important, when you're picking your 0-point foods, you want to make sure you're eating them at least 3 days or more. If you're not eating the 0-point foods 3 days or more a week, don't count them. I mean, don't choose them, because you're taking points away from your daily, and that's why some people aren't eating enough. Like, oh yeah, I want fish as 0, because, you know, why not? But if I'm only eating it once a week and it's taking 1 or 2 points away from my dailies every day, that's 6 days I'm losing 1 or 2 points. That's 12 points a week, or 6 to 12 points a week. That's a lot if you're not eating fish every day, or at least a few days a week. So same thing with beans. I like beans. I don't eat them 3 days a week. So what's the point of having them as 0 and taking away all those daily points for me if I'm not going to use them? So I sat down, I thought about it, and I thought, what do I really, and the fruit, I teeter back and forth with fruit, because I just really don't eat a lot of fruit. I don't, but I eat it in breakfasts. I eat it, you know, I'm trying to do it more. I'm trying to get them, now it's fall, it'll be apples and bananas, so I'm going to try to keep it to 0 right now. But if I'm not going to do it, why am I wasting those points every day that I don't have? So then I'm only eating, so I have like 20 points or 22 points, and then I don't eat those zeros that I have sat there. That's 2 less points a day I'm eating that I should be eating. And I think a lot of people who are not doing well are not eating enough. And I say this all the time. And you'll see they talk about the points versus calories. They're saying, I do my calories and I'm so under. Plus, they're leaving weeklies on the board. Weeklies. And you earn weeklies every day if you're even slightly active. I don't consider myself extremely active because I'm not. But I gain at least 6 daily activity points. 6. And if I gain vegetable points and I gain that water point, that's 9 points a day that I really should be eating. Should I be eating crap with that 9 points? Heck no. But that's why I'm eating the higher point breads. That's why I'm eating a little bit more avocado. I count avocado as 1. Do I probably have 2 points worth? Some days I probably do. Not all the time. If I have the mini ones, I don't. If I have the large ones, I do. But those are points that you should be eating. So when you're sitting there whining, I'm not losing and I'm not doing well, but you have all these weeklies that you refuse to eat, all these dailies, oh, I can't eat all my dailies, I gain. You know, you people that say that. I don't believe that. I believe they're afraid to eat them because they're afraid they're going to gain. that have that mentality of if I eat too much. And that could happen on this plan. On any weight loss plan, you could have that, oh my gosh, I'm going to get fat if I eat. It becomes reverse. You go from overeating, not giving a crap, to not eating enough and afraid, and then you become having a bad relationship with food. I don't want to have that. I don't want to look at that food and go, it's evil, because it's not. It's food. And sometimes if you want it, just you can have it. That's what the video today is going to be about. Hey, Pam. Exactly. It says it right on it usually says on the fruit one, are you having it more than 3 times a week? And if you have to sit there and think about it. Like for me, beans, I don't have them more than 3 times. Lucky if I have them once, maybe twice, and that's even a stretch. So I'm taking daily points away from something that I'm not even having. So that leaves less in my mind room, so you might mentally not think to eat because you're out of points. Like some people, it's a big deal. They see this points, that's all I'm eating. And we have extras. Yep, Tiffany, but I think it just happens because it's that, and I don't know if it's like the leader's fault of not talking about it enough, or I don't know. I feel like it's not talked about enough at meetings. At least, but you can go from one extreme to the other. And that's not everybody does, but there's some people that do. And then you undereat and afraid of the food, and then you're not getting enough nutrition. So your body's not going to release it because it's saying, hey, you're not starving me. That ain't happening. You can't, exactly, that you can have I don't want to have a bad relationship. I want to enjoy, I don't want to fear food. I want to control what I eat. I always say discipline and control, allowing myself to have certain things. Yeah, 4 points to your day. 4 times 7, that's almost 30 points a week you're going to gain, unless you're having them. And let me tell you something. Fish is very low in points. You could have 2 points of potatoes and be quite satisfied. I think 2 ounces of potatoes is great. Yeah, you have, Tiffany, you will eventually, once your body gets back into that. Right now it's still in that, like, what is that word? Like recovery mode. I think you'll definitely pick up again with the weight loss. Yeah, so you're getting all these points for vegetables and they're just banking them. Like, do you feel good at the end of the week going, I have 100 banked points? But you're starving yourself, so whoopee. I always say, like, I hear people, and everyone, I would love to see their trackers because I guarantee you they're leaving a significant amount of weekly points on that board. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing, and I've said this a million times. Those 0 point foods, while zero, aren't something I want to eat. Like, oh, eat your zero. I don't want to eat my zeros. Like, again, with whole wheat pasta. I don't want to eat whole wheat pasta. I want regular pasta. So I need to have points for that. So I would never choose whole wheat as a 0 point food for me. But it's like, like, just because it's zero doesn't mean, like, I mean, luckily I like eggs and chicken and turkey. They're usually, and I'm going to be honest, I may be one of those rebel people, but I eat low fat, low salt deli turkey meat at the deli. You can get it, and I sit there. It's low in fat. It's low in salt. I don't eat the whole pound of it, but I have a couple slices for lunch and a wrap. I don't. But I hear people, oh, don't eat lunch meat. Don't eat this. Don't eat that. I can't live my life with this is bad. You know what I'm saying? It's food. It's turkey. It's lunch meat. I'm like, it's convenient because I'm not giving up convenience. Hashtag not doing it. Ah, brown rice and quinoa. I like quinoa. I don't. You know what I want to do with quinoa? No, actually, the rice and the quinoa. I want to make breakfast bowls. You know what I saw on the Dash site? They made in the Dash. I love. By the way, I love the mini rice cooker. I love it. It is perfect. And if you're like 1 or 2 people, it's bad for us here because I have men. But if it's just Steve and I can, maybe Peter, the 3 of us, I can make enough rice in there. But they made rice pudding in there. instead of milk, I mean, instead of water, they put milk and the rice and it cooked in there with sugar and cinnamon. So it was done, it was warm rice pudding. I'm like, I was like, I need to make that. And I'll use brown rice for that. That won't bother me. So I'm thinking, oh my God, brown rice pudding. So I think we're going to do that in the mini rice, dash mini rice, maybe for next week's meal prep. I'm pretty much done this week's meal prep, but I'll just make it because I want it. And we'll share it. And imagine like a little pot of rice, little dessert, a little rice pudding, hot. I don't know. Sounds really good. Exactly, Chris. But there's people like, oh, I can't subscribe to that. I can't subscribe. Don't eat this. Don't eat that. I can subscribe to don't eat a lot of that and don't eat a lot of that. Yes, I can subscribe to that. Yeah, and I was on a reel on it was TikTok or Instagram Reels, I think, but it was the Dash people, and I'm like, oh, I never even thought of that. How cool! Then you could probably put an egg white in there, oh, make it creamy. Actually, probably put a whole egg in there. I mean, it'll be hot enough to cook it. But oh my gosh, hot rice pudding. Timmy should be home for that because he loves rice pudding. I'm like, yes. Like, so I love like little gadgets, but I will say I do makes a great little pot of rice. I've made rice in there. I've not made oatmeal. I want to make oatmeal, but I haven't been in the mood for hot oatmeal yet because it's it's not cold enough yet. Once gets into like winter, and then I'll be doing a lot of hot oatmeal bowls, but it's over and it's for me. You know that. But yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, rice pudding in there. Oh, with the coconut almond milk, which I have been liking. I bought another half gallon, so I mean I love my cashew milk, I do, but that coconut almond, it's just different and I enjoy it. So I thought that would be great in that rice pudding. Oh, little coconut. Oh, shit, coconut. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hungry already. And I always say light food doesn't have to taste bad. I'm making right here. I'm going to be making rice pudding. Really? That's like, but figure the amount of milk you're going to have in your portion's not even going to be enough to worry about. You put some. I've been enjoying that pure brown sugar that they sent me. I won a contest on Instagram, and I've been using it, and I've been liking it. I have to check the price point though. But I do still like the Truvia because it's local. I can get it at my local store, so I probably will still keep buying that because it's just easy. But I will say the pure was good. They sent me also a caramel syrup I have not tried yet because I still have my other one. I have to finish my Smuckers first because I don't have two open. But yeah. But I thought it would come. I'm trying to do these at 9 o'clock. Today I ran a little bit late because I need to get that French toast. And then I had to, it was like, yeah. I was going to save it for later and eat it after this, but I was like, it was too good not to eat. There you go. And here's the thing, Michelle. And you're wasting points on food that we're not eating. I know it's like I know I want to have beans as fish as zero. I do because that was on my that was on my blue plan. You cannot, I don't think we can make the blue plan as much as they think we can. Oh my gosh, do you never had rice pudding? I mean, that was something my mother made a lot when I was a kid. Good morning, Marianne. I love rice pudding. She used to also make this Italian rice pie, always at Easter. We would first have it. She would make I keep hitting this dang straw. She'd make a tray of it. And when you first have it, it's like, oh, yum, yum, yum. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm about sick of this rice pie. But every Easter I haven't made it. I don't think I've ever made it. Maybe this Easter we'll make rice pie. I think you have to cook the rice first. I don't know if I have a recipe. She called it Easter rice pie. I have a recipe somewhere, I think. I don't know. I'll just Google it because some Italian lady's got an Easter rice pie. So I always say, when you got Google, Steve laughs. His mother made this thing called a hard sauce that they put on apple, peach cobbler. And he said, I can't find it online. I went, here it is. He goes, that is it. How did you find it? I'm like, Google. When you put the right things in the Google search engine, you can find anything. Anything at all. So, But my lovelies, we're going to keep this to a half an hour. So thank you for joining me this morning. I want to do these every morning. I just, I'm getting in a routine. It's going to take me a while, but I will get there. It's always fun to chat with you this morning. Peach overnight oats. Yum. That's a good one. You know what's good when you use the peaches and cream Premier? I don't like it right out of the container, but when something like that and in waffles, I do enjoy it. Yeah, so you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you tonight. It is Wednesday. So yes, I will see you tonight at the live. Have a great day. And we will dish later. Thumbs up this live before you go. It helps out my channel. And if you haven't seen my What Ate in a Day from yesterday, go check it out. My Wednesday wisdom will be up later. Because I have so much wisdom pouring out of me, So have a great day. Catch you on the flip side.